Phil Schmidt here. We're going to look at the Apple TV 4K. This is the 32 gigabyte model. You can also get a 64 gigabyte model if you like to download music and movies onto your streaming box for play without internet. You can see it's in this nice little box here, kind of bigger I think than the Roku, and you've got on the back, as you can see here, I'll show you in the light there, there's a power plug, HDMI port out, and a Ethernet plug if you got really high speed internet. It does have Wi-Fi built in and also works with Bluetooth to connect to the remote. It does not come with an HDMI cable, so you have to buy that separate. So here we go, I've got it turned on. Setup is actually very easy. When you start it up, it actually, if you have an iPhone already, it's pretty easy to just move your phone close to it, and it uses Bluetooth to get any information about Wi-Fi network or any passwords, I believe, and connect to your internet. Here is the remote, and there's the touchpad here, which I got the settings on a little bit, so you can just kind of move and scroll through, which I really like better than the Chromecast. Menu button, which it doubles as a back button, and then the TV button, which basically goes and you go into the interface. I'll show you what it is. It's the same thing as that right there, TV, and you just hit that and you'll go to watch now. Currently I'm watching The Revenant, and you can go through and go to news, and it just kind of collects information like off Netflix and other movies or music services. I don't really use it that much because I can't really seem to navigate it like I want, so I just go to the other apps. So I'm going to go menu and just go back because it doubles as a back button. And then we've got a microphone, which I'll test that out with you and show you how that works. So I've got Apple Music, so it works with Apple Music. It doesn't work with any other service. It also works to play anything on your iTunes store for movies. So let's try it. Play Coldplay. So there it goes. So it's playing Coldplay. Just decided to come up with Magic, and that's playing in the Open Music, in the Music app. So I'm gonna open that up, and there it is. And it's also got a pause play button there, which I really like. Instead of using my phone, I just got this remote here, and it also works to increase the volume as well as decrease the volume here on the side. That's the other two buttons, and it works with my home theater systems. I'll show you in the settings. So let's go down to video and audio. So it says like check cable, and there's format. So it's 4K HDR. You can also get 4K SDR, Dolby Vision, and so forth, all the way down to other formats. But it does it in 60 hertz, so that's actually pretty good. I just keep it on that setting, and that works for me. And you've got calibrate and audio output, which I haven't really used, as well as audio mode and audio language. I'll go ahead and try to use the microphone to play something, so let's try it out. Play Star Trek Into Darkness. So I owned that video, so it just went straight to my iTunes library that I bought it from. There's a whole bunch of services. They've got Prime Video, so if you got an Amazon Prime account and you like to watch Prime shows like The Grand Tour or The Man in the High Castle. There's also Netflix, which is in 4K HDR, some of it, and also 4K HDR and Prime Video, of course. And I've got VRV, which is just in Crunchyroll, which is just my anime. And I've got YouTube, and I really like Tidal. And I got the Weather Channel, of course, and HBO now. So if you watch like Game of Thrones or any other HBO shows, and Sirius XM, which I kind of pawn off my dad. He's the one who has that. And then I got a couple of movies and stuff on Movies Anywhere, and NPR One, which is pretty good. And of course, YouTube, which I will talk about in a second. So that's pretty much about it. Everything works great. I really love the remote. It's really easy to get in, and I really love the 4K screensaver. But I don't really care for the YouTube app, because in the YouTube app, it doesn't support HDR 4K, or at least 4K. I have to use a Chromecast to be able to use 4K on this big screen. Please, Apple, if you hear this, please make 4K support for both Safari and YouTube app. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed this video.